Man, I hate it sometimes. You get a video that you really like. I hope I didn't ruin too much of the video. But it's the problem when you're recording with your phone. Some days you think you're recording, and it's a good video, and you do a bunch, and somebody calls and it quits recording because of the phone call. So unfortunately that happened last time, and I won't know till I get inside because with the sun it's too bright. But life gives you lemons. Make lemonade. So we'll just go over bridling her. Sometimes we leave the halter on. She's pretty good. I try to show these things a bunch. Again, sometimes people only watch one or two videos. So she's pretty good, but I want her good. I don't want to miss to put her head down there and light to put her head down. See how she kind of searches for that halter there? So I want her good and soft there. I also want her good and soft for my hand here if I was going to put her head down there, so that she could turn loose and give there, because I don't want to bridle them way up high where I'm reaching for them and then pretty soon they're escaping or changing. I want them kind of down here where it's convenient. I'll put her head down. She's kind of getting ready there. When she opens her mouth, it's nice. She prepares nice. And she came up just a little, and I want to keep it convenient for me. I run the right ear straight forward. Ooh, left ear we got a little crumpled up. Try to run that forward. Kind of crumpled it up, so we'll pet her, make sure she's good about her ears. I don't want to stay till she's bad, just a little change there. Make sure she's okay and re-soften. So, in everything we do, we need to come back to the softness, and I'm trying to learn that more in life, how sometimes you've got to be firm a little bit. You got to correct some people, but to finish it with some softness there. But the horses, I'm trying to make a willing partner. I'd like people to be a willing partner, but horses are much more forgiving than people. So just bring that mind back there. And again, my job is trying to get more with the horse. So they've given me so much back and peace back and taught me so much patience that I'm just trying to help people out. And on that note, plug. If you know somebody looking who's been through some trouble and wants to learn some things and be around horses and just some basics, get in touch with me at pauldietshorsemanship@yahoo.com, or you can look me up on Facebook and let me know. We've got a couple part-time things coming out to help and learn about the horses and be around the horses, and just learn some of those peaceful things. So if you know anybody interested, have them get a hold of me. Be a free position, free in the sense like there'll be some work involved, but that's part of the piece of it. You know, I remember when things were really busy and I had hired out to clean stalls for a long time, and we lost some help for a while, and a horse knocked a bucket over for me, and I was just really irritated. And I realized that just because of that, because I left the bucket alone, that if that irritated me, that was one of the best places to be, because just spend some time thinking on some things. So anyways, put a little ride on her and see where it goes. Hopefully the video keeps recording. We'll do a little longer one. Sometimes I like to pause there. But today we'll see how she is getting up on the fence. I like to put my flag in the crack, then it doesn't wave out there as I ride up to him. So when I reach, I'd like for her just moving over as I reach there. Sometimes I'll cheat a little bit and send them that way as I reach, but she's not really finding it. But that's okay. I don't ride her full time, but I work on that. I want her to come down there step behind. She's pretty good to come up on the fence in a mounting block. It's just taking some time where it becomes a little more automatic. But she's light enough. It's just up to you how far you want to take it. To me, there's so many other things to do when I ride that, we'll just, it's nice. It's nice. So we'll teach her some other things. So I think, again, when I sit here, I want them to wait. If I remember right, last week she wanted to walk off a little. And usually when I get on, I'll reach for them, get them soft. If not, I'll back them till they get soft. But I try to not get in a pattern here since she's waiting nice. We might just bend her a little bit. That's overflexion. Sometimes when we bend their head around too far, their nose wants to come out like they're in reach of my thing. Sometimes people have fed them treats or things. You really only want to take them to about 90. So I'll have her run into my outside rein there. And then finished with a little bit of tuck there. That's the last stage of flexion. That's a little close here. She should have room if she gathers herself, but if she has to move her feet, we'll understand that. Good. 90-degree flexion, release. She's waiting nicely. Good. We'll pet her, and we'll go out of here in reverse. So she got soft, but the softness didn't really carry to her feet. There we go. Good. And it's hard. She's older. Would like to spend a bunch of time backing her too. I can't remember. Lose track if we rode her with the flag. I know I've rode her with the flag, and I know we worked on Mark's horse, Bonnie. Let's get soft. Again. Finish soft and round. Off my hand, but stay round. Same thing kind of we did there on the ground. Good. As I change circles, I change my legs. I twist her between my legs. Good. She followed my legs nicely. Soft, round, round from the tip of her nose. And again, we're just trying to balance her there. Good. We'll twist her. I want to look where I'm going. She's following with her feet, but there we go, just a little more flexion through her body. Good. And we'll change directions. A little more hind. There we go. Good. We'll roll her hind. I want her to step over there when this leg opens, so I'm going to come in with the flag. She's just walking a little straight forward with her front feet. I want her a little more lateral. There we go. Good. Stay lateral. Stay driving up under there. There you go. Good. And your front. I'll give her a chance to make it without the flag. Good. And we might help her with the flag. Good. We'll release. I'd like her to wait. I sit down. I wait. She doesn't take over there. She learns to wait. Now when I go, we'll rise up. Good, I'd like to not have to kick her there. So again, there's always that balance. I want her light to go, but I also want her to learn to stop into a release. So she's not really following the flexion. I'm not going to pull her feet there. I'm going to drive her feet. If she goes too far forward there, she'll run into the rein and I'll fix and release. But I don't pull there because I don't want to pull her past 90. Good. Step on that left front. I want her to reach back a little more. There we go. Whoop, come on. With your feet. We'll help with the flag if we need to. Don't need to. But again, she can see that. That was a nice finish. We release. She can wait. This time we're going to go back. Good, because we want to work on some backing a little more. I want her to step her hindquarters over a little more. She's kind of falling on this left shoulder. There, the hindquarters came, and we'll start again. Good. I don't want her falling on this left shoulder. Stand up straight, but I don't want, see how that left is coming to the left? She she should be reaching right with the front, but underneath with the hind. Not over there. See? She's going to run into that leg there. She's going to push on through and say, hey, I got it. Come on back. Now finish soft at the pole. Good. We'll release there. And let her think about it. Took a ways there. But again, all this stuff, some of it she's a little weak behind. Like I said, we need to build that. So one of the best ways to build the hind is to work on backing these circles. She did good. When I started riding her, she used to really want to rush, especially when you started correcting. She'd kind of panic a little bit. And not horrible, like most people wouldn't even notice it. It's a feel, but when I sit here and want her to wait, she should wait. Good. We'll get her soft. When she's back into the left, she should be looking to the left, front going to the left, hind going to the right. A little more softness at the pole. I want her head up. See, there's where she scrambles just a little bit. She can learn to wait. Might ride her forward just a little. Just wait. Follow a feel. Don't take over. Good. Just take your time. It's great that she can hurry, but if I can't slow down or I can't stop, don't root my hands there. Then it's not so great. A little bit of something good, a little too much of something good is not so good. Again, it's still taking over, and there's a fine line. So we're back to the left. Now she's looking to the right. I can see her right eye. I want the hind going to her left. Good. Front should reach right a little more. Front should reach right a little more. There. Good. Good. And we'll quit there. Smallest change, slightest try. And eventually, we'd like to get to where we back some S trails. But I want them to start off pretty good there. This side starts off pretty good. We'll come from that to straight to right arc. See, and there's where she falls on that left shoulder. Need her to step over there. There. Good. We'll quit. We'll back. Make sure we're not going to back anything to the left. Good. Straight. And reach that right shoulder. There's the hind. Good. There's the shoulder. Good. And we'll quit. Not rooting through my hands there. You want relief? Come there. Then I'll give you some rein. But don't beg for more. If you start rooting out, you're going to run into my hands. Alright. Good. So it's a little late there. We're going to stop the video, but we don't want to quit on that one. Now she might be... No. Come on. Liven up your feet. See, that should have been like loping off. Stop again. We'll come back again. Stuck. Put your feet underneath you. There you go. Good. Finish soft. That's the way. And we'll rise up and ride forward. Good, that was better. So I think we can pause the video on that one and kind of see if we ruined everything from a phone call or something stupid. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know, comments. Again, it's sort of a synopsis. We've done it quite a few times on different horses, so I think it helps people to see it again and again and again on different horses or even the same horse. Because there's times when it's good and there's times when it's not so good. Just like us when we're dancing. But hopefully overall it gets better and better. So I hope you guys enjoy the journey. And happy trips. Catch you on the next one.
Yay.